Hey, for this video I'm using the Pebble and Pod set from Markaloo. I've got it set up on the reformer here, as you can see, with the foam pods on the footboard, and that's the side that we're going to be using. And I've just got the wooden discs on the other side just acting as an anchor. So for this class we're going to be using the pebbles and pods pretty much all the way through, and then we've just got a few nice spine stretches. So I've got my feet set in parallel on the foam pods, and I'm just taking a couple of breaths here just to get settled, just to let my body soften on the reformer. And from here we'll press the carriage in and out just like you would for parallel heels on the foot bar, inhaling maybe as you bend your knees, exhaling as you press back out. And now we're just going to spiral out into external rotation or V position. Working on the foam pods here just gives a nice sensory experience. It's a little bit more unstable, so you might work a little bit more through the intrinsic muscles of your feet here. Now I'm just shifting my toes to the center of the pods, and I'm just going to have my heels lifted up about halfway, church shoes. And once again, just pressing in and out, and trying to feel the base of all 10 toe joints on the pods as we work here. Rotating the thigh bones out to work in small V on the toes. From here, we're just shifting the feet a little bit further down again on the pods so that the base of the toe joints are just at the edge of the pod. And here we're going to do calf raises. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. And after our calf raises, we're going to bring the heel down onto the jump board. So we're in quite a bit of dorsiflexion. Some people, you might not like to put a little Markaloo dome or a sticky mat underneath the heel. And from here, we're going to inhale, bend the knees, exhale, press the legs out. At this point, I'm just coming up to take a walk around, just check in my body, see what's changed, see how I'm feeling. And then heading back to the reformer for some single leg work. I'm just setting up in parallel with one foot on the pod and the other leg in tabletop. Pressing in and out, fully straightening the leg without locking the knee, pulling down through the heel bone as I bring the carriage in. Doing 10 or so on each leg. And we'll do the same on our toes, just with the heel lifted halfway. Inhale to bend, exhale to extend. And pressing through the base of all 5 toe joints with each repetition. And from here, we're just going to have both feet on the pods on our toes, and we're going to go into some jumping. Pressing out, jumping off the pods, landing on the pods with control. Arms long and strong by the sides, lengthening through the spine as we go. And now we'll bring our hands behind our head, coming up into chest lift, just getting some isometric abdominal work at the same time while we're doing our jumping. This can also be quite a nice option for people who need to see their feet in order to land well on the pods. And then you might like to put your legs out straight over the board and just rolling your legs in and out to enjoy a little calf massage there. Maybe rolling the ankles round 5 or 6 times in each direction. Just coming up now to grab the squishy ball, which I'll have almost fully inflated to place underneath my head for comfortable neck alignment during some side lying work here. So just coming to lie on your side, you might use the ball or you might have a square cushion that you can use or a towel, and placing the top foot onto the front pod and just going into some side lying leg presses. Exhale to press away, inhale to return. After 10 or so, just holding the carriage out with your legs straight And we're just going to hold the carriage here, staying with the side lying theme, and go into some waving. So bringing your top arm up in the air, turning your palm to face down towards the floor as you glide the arm overhead. Coming back up, turning the palm to face down towards your hip as you take your hand down towards your hip. Just some nice movement at the shoulder and the shoulder blade here. Then placing your arm down, and as you exhale, just lifting up the underneath leg. I'm just doing some adductor work here to balance out some of the glute work that we're doing with the top leg. Changing sides, where we'll repeat the same exercises. First, just side lying leg presses. Exhale to press away, inhale to return. Followed by waving, holding the carriage out, and then lifting and lowering the underneath leg. Just 10 or so of each exercise. From here, coming up to standing, and we'll finish with a little bit of spinal mobility and a little bit more arm work. Coming up to stand in the well, holding on either to the shoulder rests or to the little posts that we hang the straps on. Feet hip width apart. As you exhale, pull the carriage towards you, make a nice C curve with the spine. As you inhale, send the carriage away, lengthening your sternum forward. I'm just repeating this 5 to 10 times. On the last one, sending the carriage away, sending the carriage home, so you can bring your hands down in front of you and roll up to finish.